There we go. Let's start early. A couple minutes early because I'm ready. 2022. I wrote 2020 originally when I was writing the title. Happy 2022. Let me know how the volume is. Let me know how the sound is. Last live stream I did, I had the microphone like that, and people complained that they couldn't see my mouth. So I guess I thought people would be used to not seeing people's mouths by now with all the masks. There we go. Hey, John's awake. 4 a.m. Steve, what is going to be the first guitar you buy or build in 2022? I don't know yet. I don't know. I have some videos planned, and I'll show them. I'll show one of the... Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. I got a couple topics in the title. Doug is really ready to jump into a baritone. I love that SMR has done with a silver burst. SMR, what is that? Charles 75, how's it going? Eric from Indiana. Doug, hello. HGX Horton. Yeah, let me know if the volume's too loud or good. If it's good. Oh, it sounds okay. Okay. Sounds good in my headphones, but you never know. I always go and play it back, and it's always too quiet. So, HGX Norton, hello. Caspian, hello. Hi. John again, saying it's okay. Load and clean. That doesn't sound good. Don, how's it going? Happy New Year. Kancha Babal. Sorry if I said that wrong, but Happy New Year. Sounds good, thanks. Charles Deal, boy, you got a pretty mouth. You know what? I didn't see that movie till maybe I saw it 4 or 5 years ago. I always knew the references, but yeah, it's a pretty dark movie. Talking about deliverance. It's not about a shipping company sending packages or anything like that. Well, there you go. It appears the Silversky SE will be announced on the 11th. Will you be buying one? You know what? I was actually looking at the Silversky. I'm like, if there's a rule, like I have kind of a self rule that I don't spend over $2,000 on a guitar. I just don't feel it's worth it. But then I was like, the Silversky looks really cool. I never tried one. I'm like, if I saved up or sold a couple of guitars and got a Silversky, but then now you're saying that, I don't know. I'd check one out. But I think would it be a bolt-on? Would Michael be involved? Sean Aloka, how's it going? There's Sam. Because they have a blue model that I like. It looks pretty cool. The John Mayer Silversky blue. I can't remember the name of it. It's not Daphne blue. It's some other name, but it's like a metallic blue kind of thing. Are you going to review the Squier Affinity Starcaster? No plans to. No, not right now. Maybe. Like last year around August, I did a big run of Squier guitars. So we'll see. Maybe. No plans to right now. But I honestly don't know what I'm going to do this year. Rico, Happy New Year from Arizona. Guitar Habit, hello. Tomislav Svetko. Am I getting that even close? Croatia, how's it going? My mother's side is from Estonia. It has nothing to do with Croatia, but I mean, it's relatively close, I guess. Brian, Happy New Year. Good morning, you guys saying good morning. HGX Norton, what are your opinions on the Fender Mustang Micro? I just did a video. It made my voice jump. Yeah, I did a video last week. Go check it out after this live stream. And it's not in the title, maybe that's why nobody saw it. Let me see what I called it. I called it So Simple and Powerful. And it was 6 days ago. So there you go. You can go check that out. Morning, Chris. Okay, so I got a couple plans. We got like almost 30 people watching right now. So, almost 40. The first thing, this is kind of stupid. Somebody reminded me. It was Michael Birdsong. Am I saying the name right? I can't remember if that was who it was. Somebody reminded me. I did a video, and it was January. Camera's over here. January 4th, 2021. So like a year ago. What date are we right now? 2 days. So yeah, basically a year ago, I did a predictions video, and it's really stupid predictions video that I don't plan to do them anymore, but I thought I'd watch it because my plan was to do that video and then release a video in December and say, hey, look, this is what I predicted for my channel, for the growth of the channel, basically. And so I'm going to play it back. I got it here loaded up, so we'll watch it, skim through it. It's like 7 minutes, but we'll skim through it to the part where I talk about the stats and what I expect in 2021 to happen. We'll see if I was right or how wrong I was. Just take a couple more questions here, then we'll start it. William, Fender Micro through a Bluetooth speaker makes a great desktop amp. Oh, cool. Wait, can you do that? Fender Micro through a Bluetooth. Oh, okay, if you go line out into Bluetooth speaker. Corey's Garden, my SG should show up. Cool. What did you get? Wednesday. Very excited. Broke till the end of the month. Yeah, I was going to talk about my SG. It's on the wall right there. I'm planning on doing a video. Okay, let's load it up. We got a good chunk of people watching. So this is a video. Let me go to my desktop screen here. This is a video. So I'm not going to be answering the chat for a couple of minutes here, but just save your questions. If you have any questions, I'll answer it for sure. I always like to answer everything. Okay, where's the video? What do I do with it? It's already not. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to load this up. This is a video from 2021, January, predicting where I would be today. Here, there we go. Let me know if the volume's too loud or if it's okay. And okay, I can skim through this a little bit.
That's all the guitar you're gonna get in this one. I want to have some guitar. Welcome to 2021, the best year since 2020.
Let's let it go.
All right, this is the first video of the year. I'm Landon. Welcome to my channel. All right, we're gonna start off the year.
First thing I noticed is the camera quality is a lot better now. Anyways.
Video unlike any video I've ever done before. And speaking of unlike, just take a second. It's the least I can ask. Just click like on the video.
Oh, you can like this video too if you want.
Or click unlike, dislike, whatever. Just do that. Actually, it's not the least I can ask. The least I can ask would be don't do anything. So it's the most I can ask. The most I can ask is do that. 2020.
Does it sound okay? Video too quiet? Okay, here, 1 sec. Thanks for letting me know. Let me turn that up.
This is the opposite of that. So all the YouTubers, all the big channels, I'm a tiny little channel. If YouTube was my hand,
Let me see here.
up my hand like this would be the big channels, and I'd be like...
I don't know if the output's going through that or this. Let me see here.
But it's probably in the ground somewhere. In terms of size. I'm not mocking that. I have fun with YouTube.
Let me know if that's better.
A big fish, right? And so I've seen YouTubers in the past, and YouTube itself, they do this thing called YouTube Rewind.
You know what? Hold on 1 sec here.
And it's like a summary of the past year, because the past year was so great and full of...
I think the video output, yeah. Let me think here. I can do this. Because I think this mic is picking up my speakers, but the volume out isn't going where I want it to go. So maybe you're hearing very, very little of what I'm trying to... Audio is in and out, up and down. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let me see. How can I play? I have that one doing it, though. Okay, hold on 1 sec. I think I know what it is. Video. Advanced properties. Yeah, it's coming from there. So monitor and output. Here we go. Let's try this. Tell me if this is better. It didn't really matter what I said so far in it.
So many great moments. I don't know if people did them this year.
I don't know if that's better.
I wanted to do something a little bit different because I'm very different. And people often ask me, they're like, hey, Landon, what's wrong with you? With that in mind, I'm going to call it YouTube Fast Forward. And it's going to be a prediction of where I am in December 2021. And what I mean where I am, I don't mean physically, like where I am living or anything. I don't expect that to change. But you never know. That's one, if I've learned anything in 2020, just
froze up.
Expect the unexpected. I don't know. Like it's
good
just,
now. Okay.
2020 just made me appreciate things more and made me realize that you just never know what's going to happen.
Okay.
In life.
Yeah, I didn't have the output. It was basically trying to. Sorry.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you're a regular here, thanks for being a regular and thanks for coming back and watching my videos.
Let me pause it for a second. Yeah. So I had the output coming out of my speakers, and this microphone, which you have to be this close to, was trying to pick up the audio. So I didn't have it set up right. Now I know. Now I've learned. I learned something new today.
This is the whole point of waking up. It's a guitar-focused thing, but it'll have, it's more about...
Let's see. What is he rambling about?
The channel and where I predicted.
Let me get to the part that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, here we go. Here's the predictions from last year. That's so stupid.
So we're going to do 12 months away, come back and follow up with the numbers and see if my predictions were correct. Let's start with number of subscribers today. And I'm looking at Social Blade right now. 35,000 subscribers. And remember, we're in January 2021. That's the first stat. Subscribers, so views that I have on my channel, 10,429,000 and 413 videos. They call it uploads. So that's the YouTube stats. The two stats I want to add into that are how many guitars and amps I have. So in my room here, I just counted them quickly. I have 9 guitars and I have 4 amps. That's right, just double checking. Here's my predictions for December 2021. I'm gonna record this part, I'm gonna play it back in the video in December 2021.
Already lied. It's January, but close enough.
If I make it there, if we all make it, who knows if the world's gonna make it this year.
We made it.
Funny. It's hilarious. All right, here's my predictions. I'm gonna fast forward to 2021. This is what's gonna be happening in 2021 in December. Yeah, okay, here. I predict by December 2021, and this is being pretty ballsy, I think. I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers. Will I? Probably not. I'm gonna have 20 million views. Videos, I forgot to do an estimate of that. Let's say I do 10 a month, that's 100, wow, that's a lot of videos. I'm not gonna, no, not 10 a month. 4 a month. Let's say I do 50 more videos. I'm gonna have 460 videos. I'm gonna have 8 guitars. I'm gonna have 4 amps. I think the amps are gonna stay the same.
Is that good?
That's my predictions. So there we go. We got.
Okay, let me stop it there. So I'll just say one thing first before I show the stats, because I got the stats here, except I got to count the guitars and amps. But so the subscribers and views count, that's like, I use this site called Social Blade, and a lot of YouTubers use it. It's free. Anybody can go look at it. And it's all the stats on YouTube, and you can check you can see like an estimate how much they make on YouTube, and how many subscribers, how many views, how many subscribers per day, all that stuff. So I use that, and they do like they do a prediction. So it said it had an estimate. This is last January. Sorry, they said December 2021 you'll have 101,000 subscribers. I'm like, sweet, that's awesome. And I guess whatever algorithm they use was way off. So let me show you. But okay, so here's the actual stats. Let me load it up here. And you're going to see the website. This is what it looks like. Okay, maybe I'll make this a little bit larger. So that's what I predicted. Move it over here. I'm just going to block my uploads. Okay, let's start. Sorry, subscribers. I predicted 100,000. I said in the video, I don't think so. So I got 54,000. So halfway. But, excuse me, almost 20,000 for last year. That's awesome. Views, 20 million. Again, Social Blade estimated that probably. So I just took that number. So halfway there. And uploads, I've definitely done more than I expected. Also, one thing that was happening last year was Shorts. YouTube Shorts was brand new. So I had a lot of videos that were taken off. This year, they're not doing so well. I think because the whole YouTube Shorts thing was like a trial that started off. And then once other people got wind of it, it became like a crappy TikTok type video rather than something useful. Just garbage. It's just full of garbage now. So there we go. And look at that. In Canada, I'm 1,613th. Whatever that means. What else was it? Oh yeah, okay. Let me get this out of the way here. So guitars and amps. I said I'd have 8 and 4. Let me just look. Does Fender Mustang Micro count as an amp? I think so. Because then I have 4 amps. I have the 2 Princetons and Fender Deluxe 85 and the Fender Mustang Micro. So 4 amps. And then guitars, I'm going to have to look. One sec. 10, 12. I have 12 guitars. So a little bit predicted, a little bit under. So there we go. I don't know. I thought that was... yeah, the shorts are just like... people just re-uploading TikToks and stuff. Anyway, so let me see if I said anything else at the end of this video here that was worth listening to. Guy rambles on. Video. Play. Now.
The January and you got the December, and you can just, you know, soak in those stats. I like stats. I don't know about you guys, but I like numbers and I like stats. I like looking at all that stuff. It's fun. My goal this year is to make it to December so I can do a follow-up video.
There we go.
Otherwise,
I did it.
what was the point of this video? What was the point of this video anyways? If I've been looking a lot to the right here, it's because I've been reading. I can read. I know nobody can believe that. What I really want is to wish everybody in this upcoming year, in 2021, I hope everybody's healthy and everybody stays safe. That's all I can wish, because I mean hopefully we're coming out of 2020 and we're doing a turnaround, and
are we?
It's really all.
I don't know what's
you
going
just
on.
don't know. You just don't know where things are going. I'm optimistic. I'm trying to be. I'm an optimistic pessimist. Channel. I had my. And this is
There we
this
go.
video.
Let's shut you up. Okay, there we go. Whatever, right? 2020 was a big year for YouTube, I think, in guitar in general. So I definitely had more growth in 2020 than 2021. That's cool. I thought it was cool. Maybe I'll do a follow-up on this live stream next year. I'll forget to, but somebody else will remind me. Now I know how to play a video back. I learned that. So in the, if I missed any questions or anything, yeah, thanks. Guitar Habit, 20,000 new subs. That's nothing to sneeze at. You know, it's pretty cool. Marky the Sharky, we were just doing a stupid comparison video against the my stats from last year and what I predicted based on a site called Social Blade. Charles Deal, I don't understand why you didn't make 100K. I think I've found my audience. Some people like me or they don't like me or they don't get it. I don't know. That's fine. Or it's just, it's you know, I have no control over what people like or what gets pushed out. I'm not really I'm not like a viral kind of channel, so, which is, you know, I'm okay with that. I think it's honestly worse to have a channel. So this is my perspective on the whole thing on having a YouTube channel. If you had like a crazy, say you started off a channel, and I've seen it happen with one channel, I'll mention it in a sec. Say you started off a YouTube channel brand new, and you had some crazy kind of viral video go off right away, like your first couple of videos. You're then trying to reach that level again every time. And it becomes a mental, like probably a mental block and a stressor, I'd say, because that's what would probably happen to me. So if you just maintain like, you know, kind of like a level that's achievable and just work from there. And, you know, every video you release is like playing the lottery. You never know if they're going to be successful. You never know if you're going to lose. I don't know. That's a good comparison. So the channel I'm talking about, I can't remember the name of it. The guy did a guitar. He built a guitar out of pencils, 1,200 pencils or something. And that video went crazy viral because even people that didn't like guitar, he did a really good video. And then he's been trying, I mean, his channel is super successful, but I can't remember how many views that video had, like, I don't know, 30 million or something. You guys know what I'm talking about? The guy, like, he doesn't even show his face. You don't even know who he is. He just makes a guitar out of like epoxy, and he cuts up a bunch of pencils, pencil crayons, right? They're wood. So then he's basically, I've checked back a couple of times. He's got a number of videos. He's got like 500,000 subscribers, and he's trying to recreate that video, like the success anyways. He's just like, I got to build another guitar. And his views, daily views, are actually way less than what I get per day until he releases a video. Then he has a spike, and then he goes back down. So there you go. Guitar Habit. Yeah, you don't want explosive growth. I mean, if you have it, that's great, but it's tough. I think it would be tougher to manage. 360 turnaround, pretty much. Seems like it. Chris went from 8 to 3 guitars. Nice. Does anybody, Eric's talking about what he's got. Dennis, yes. TikTok. Yeah, people just repost their TikTok videos on the YouTube Shorts. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Guys, there's Ben Coombs just joined in the chat. Happy New Year. I don't know if you were watching. I just did a recap of, I did a predictions video from last January where I would be today. And I was way off. Boss does a mini Katana amp. I had that one. Yeah, I actually sold it to get the Mustang Micro. And I used the Mustang Micro for like the past week. I went up to visit family. And that was my amp. So I could sit in a chair, plug in my headphones, and nobody could hear me. It was really good. Really good. Everything I understand, yeah, suggests steady growth, not explosive growth. Just like when you're going to the washroom. You want a steady going to the washroom, not an explosive going to the washroom, right? Same idea. It all applies. You just want regular diarrhea, not explosive diarrhea. See, toilet humor wins. I was going to ask if anybody has any experience with Silversky, the PRS. They're crazy expensive. They're like $3,200 here. But and I've never tried one. Fernando likes smaller channels. They're like indie bands. I agree. Yeah, totally. AC. Nice to meet me. Nice to meet you. Cool. Yeah, I used Burroughs Art. That's the one. Burroughs Art, something like that. That's what I was talking about. He had like let me bring up the channel so I can, if I just type in, one sec here, 1200 pencils. Oops, I wrote 1200 peniciles. I built a guitar out of 1,200 colored pencils, 33 million views 2 years ago, not 22 years ago. So he's got 551,000 subscribers. And this is not knocking the channel or anything like that. It's just saying this is an example of a guitar channel that went viral. See his Social Blade stats. You can click on it. Anybody can look at that. Yeah, so his daily, maybe, can I share this? No. I don't have the screen set up. He's got 21 videos, 551,000 subscribers. Sorry, I'm just not looking at the chat right now if you guys are talking. He's got, it shows like daily video views around 6,000. So it's very low. But he had like, yeah, his channel is kind of shrunken down. And that's an example of going viral in a bad way, I think. I think that's not sustainable, right? And also, the appeal of his first video was that anybody that liked art, like it was very artistic, right? I guess not necessarily a person, because he doesn't show his face, and you hear him talk, but you don't see him. And so there you go. Bathroom explosions are bad, yeah, for sure. I just want to mention, I usually don't come on Sunday, but I haven't done one in a few weeks. Yesterday I was watching movies all day, so I didn't feel like doing one. And then I noticed 2 other channels I watch. Pete Thorne, he said he's traveling, I think, somewhere. So he's not doing a live stream. And another channel I watch, Addicted to Gear, Tony, he posted that he's got COVID and he's recovering from COVID. So he's okay, but he's like, didn't feel like doing a live stream, I guess. So. And Steve from Boston, he did a couple streams last night. He's tested positive too. Is it, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it anymore. Ain is saying review Obsidian wire. I've done a bunch. Many. El Scorcho, I think you would benefit from more Canadian YouTuber content, maybe with Unbox Therapy. I think I know that channel. Is that the guy that just does unboxings? I didn't know he's Canadian. Ben's tried the Silversky, played a couple similar to Strat, but it's their own thing. That's what the impression I get. They look really nice. I just don't know if they're like 3,200 new, right? And there's none on the used market around here. Used market isn't that great in Canada in general, I find. Larry Dickman, Landon, do you still like play your Pink PRS? I sold the Pink PRS. It was really good though. I sold that and the Godin HT, and I actually sold those two to buy Gibson, my first Gibson. And that's, you know what, I'll show that one right now. I was going to talk about it. AC, I support you from Japan. Hey, cool. That's awesome. I always put the closed, not closed captions. Yeah, it's closed captions for all the countries I put. They're not random. So I put in Japan. Japanese, Spanish, Estonian, French, German, I'm trying to remember, Hindi. I think there's 5 or 6 that I always put in because those are the countries that watch the most. So hopefully you're able to use those. But so I was going to mention the couple of guitars here. Well, not guitars. I wrote down Lego and Fender and then Gibson SG. So I'll talk about those in a sec. Streaming OBS. Yes, OBS. Have you watched Matrix 4? No. Pete's flying. Okay. Pete's flying to the UK. Good chance he'll get COVID. I think everybody's just going to get it now. It's like the cold. You're going to get the cold and hopefully be okay. That's my impression. There's an SE of this. Okay, is that official now? SE version of the Silversky. I actually like a bolt-on. So if it's not a bolt-on, I probably wouldn't like that. Which is weird, right? Why is a bolt-on more expensive? Just get a Fender Strat or G&L. I have a Fender Strat. Anybody told me I look like Landon 27 Tech? Yeah, all the time. No, actually nobody knows that channel. It's my small, tiny little tech channel. Smaller than this small, tiny guitar channel. No, the most what am I trying to say? The comparisons I get. So the comparisons I always get are, you look like the guy from The Green Mile. I can't remember the character's name. One of the guys from The Green Mile. You sound like Paul Rudd in your voiceovers. You kind of look like Bill Murray. And what's the other one? There's another one. Bill Murray, Paul Rudd, Percy from The Green Mile. Is that the name, I think? There's another comparison. Oh, Norm. You act like Norm Macdonald. You sold the Godin and PRS to downgrade to a Gibson? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about that. Shame you sold the Godin. That was a great sounding guitar. Yeah, the Gibson's pretty cool. Oh, let me bring it up. Bring it out. I've had it in one video before. So this is SG Standard. Modern, they call it. There. Sorry, I'm away from the mic. It's probably like half an inch thick or something. Paul Rudd. What am I talking about? There we go. Percy from The Green Mile. And somebody else too. I can't remember who. So usually the SG people, am I peeking out here? People are like, oh, AC/DC, or they have an artist. My thing with the SG is something totally different than probably most other people. What got me interested in it was actually Badfinger, the guys from Pete Ham and Joey Mullen from Badfinger. They always played one. And Tom York from Radiohead. So it's not the typical inspiration that you'd expect somebody to be inspired by. So Ferd Turgeson. Yeah, so I just want to show that. I'm working on a video on it. I had it in a comparison video, so I got this one. And then I got an Epiphone SG Standard and Epiphone Special. Can't remember the name. Something like that. So I compared all three. This one stayed. The other two did not stay. Sold the other two. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very different. It has the typical... I was just going to answer that. Whoops. Knocked my mic over. It has the typical Gibson things that aren't perfect that I've always heard about. It's got neck dive. And what's the other thing? The QC is good on it. There's no issues on it. I actually got it. I bought this new in a store called Long and McQuaid in Canada, and it was new, like on the shelf. It's got one little, it's nitro finish, right? It's got one little tiny little scratch. So I got $150 off for that. I don't even know if it shows up. Probably, let's see if I could get it. Can I get it? I gotta get the lighting right. I can't, I don't know if I can capture it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's so minor, but it's worth it. So I got like, you know, a little discount. It's worth it. The pickups are amazing though. These are, I can't remember the name of them. They're not Burstbuckers. They're not Pro Buckers. I'm not super Gibson knowledgeable. Let me see if I can find what they are. Gibson, it's whatever. It's Steve from Boston has the same one. There's like number 4 in it. What a rookie. Who buys a Gibson doesn't know anything about a Gibson? SG Standard. Here we go. It's the 490R and 490T on Nico 2 pickups. They're very, I wouldn't say they're bright, but they're articulate, if that's the best word. And Grover tuners. So Ben saying switch to Kluson tuners. I don't like the look of the Kluson ones. That's the thing. But the neck dive is okay. It's actually not too bad. I've got this strap, levy strap, and it's leather, so it grips my shirt. It doesn't really. Oh, there you go. John, I'm responding to everything without even reading. So this doesn't slide, so it's okay. But yeah, it's a cool guitar. It's definitely a keeper lifer. If I, there you go. But what is a keeper? Anyways, what was I going to say about it? There's something else. Oh yeah, it's all nitro, so if, you know, it's flammable. I guess you can light it on fire. That's good. Yeah, SG is like totally out of my world, but it's not just AC/DC. That was what was in my head, right? AC/DC guitar. But it's more versatile than that. It sounds really good, clean. Really nice. Yeah. So there's something else. It's weird though, like I have a phobia with that guitar of the headstock breaking. Of all the guitars I have, like I've got all these Fenders, I've got some other guitars that are the same price. Like I've got a Pro 2 Telly that I don't worry about. It's actually right over here. I don't worry about it. Like this one, I'm always like, I baby it because I always think about the broken headstocks. I keep it hanging on the wall and not on a floor stand, because in case dog comes in, knocks over the stand or something like that. You only get one try, right? Probably. Oh yeah, so the other thing was the Lego Fender. So if anybody's, I got it right here. I'm just going to bring it up. I'm going to make a video on it too, because I got a long history with Lego. So I was born in 1979, and I played with Lego probably since the early 80s. I remember my grandparents buying me like a firehouse or fire station set. And then every year I'd get new Lego, usually from them. They'd always get me Lego. And so Fender announced this, or did Lego announce it? I guess it's on Lego. Sorry, it's a Lego thing, and they use the Fender. It must be a license that they have with them. And it's a Strat. Oh, I got the box right here. This is the whole set. I've got the I've got the amp and the guitar. So it's called, a lot of people don't know one thing about it. So it's Fender Stratocaster Lego Ideas. So this is like what they do with these Lego sets is people submit like custom builds. There you go. Custom builds, and then they can get their set turned into a real set. I don't know if they make money on it or how that works, but it's pretty cool. So this one, a lot of people are like, did you get the black one or the red one? I'm like, it's both. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's actually both. You get both bodies. Well, you build the bodies. Oh, the other body's in here. Let me show you the body. It's probably falling apart. Oh, no, it's good. So I'll show you here's the black body. Hold on. Focus on you. See, it's just kind of put together, but you'd have to actually take it apart a little bit. This is one of the coolest things. It comes with a whole book and talks about the guy that built it and the whole history of Fender and everything like that. This is probably pretty rare. A Fender Lego sticker. I don't think I'm going to even put that on a case. It's got a foot pedal, Fender foot pedal. Like that. And the cable. Another cable. And then, so the thing about this whole set, and a lot of people are like, well, it's $99 US. So I think in Canada it's $139. It's like the one thing I asked for Christmas. People are like, it's the price of a guitar. I'm like, that's not the point of it. It's not that. It's they've tapped into the whole it says 18 plus on it, right? So they tapped into the whole, hey, these kids that like Lego, they're adults now. They got money. Let's sell it. Something like that. I don't know. The one thing that's interesting is people focus on that it's a Strat, but I think the best part of the whole thing, I'll show you the Strat. I think the best part of the whole thing is the amp. So here's the Strat. And I'll try to get it in focus here. Get out of my face. See there? Got the whammy bar, the output, and the switch. 3 knobs. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's got the plate. And then the strap. Try to get that in focus. It's really cool. Right? I don't think it has neck dive. Oh, maybe a little bit. Tuners on the back. All right. And what do you put it on? You put it on a stand like that actually folds up. Pretty cool. So there you go. There's that. That's the guitar. And that's actually not what I assembled first. I assembled the amp first. The amp is the amazing part to me. Like they went all out on the amp. Let me grab it 1 sec. Oh, really? Ideas creator gets 1% of sales? Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, so here's the amp. Hope I don't drop it. Let me just move up here. So it's a Princeton. Isn't that cool? It's got the inputs on this side. It's got the knobs. They actually turn. Got the handle. The back here. You can actually take these parts off, so I'll do that in a sec. Oh yeah, you can take the top off. So you can go topless. And here's all the circuits and stuff in there. Isn't that cool? This took me a few hours to put together. Okay, let's see here. Take the back panel off too. Load in there. I don't want to... let me go close. You can see the serial number. So the tubes. Burping right into the mic. There we go. Speaker. Okay, I'm going to take this back. The attention to detail, you can't really see it well there, but let's see if I can get the lighting better. There is, why is it not focusing? Reverb tank in the bottom with an actual like spring and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's my favorite part is this amp. People are like, how does it sound? I'm like, you're an idiot. Sounds like you're stupid. That's what it sounds like. Sec here. All right, so that's just gonna sit. It's gonna sit on a real Princeton until it vibrates off and falls on the floor. That's what I'll do with it. That's pretty cool though. If you're into Lego, I mean, you know, of course you can buy a guitar for $140, but you can't build it and not play it like this one. Don, grandson got one for you too. Oh, cool. That's fun. Yeah. And I guess they didn't make a telly because, I don't know. Colored pegs need to come off. Check your instructions. I don't follow instructions. I know. I saw that after. I was like, I don't want to do that right now. it's to line up. There's little colored pegs underneath. Whoops. It's hard to see now. Right there. Those color ones got to come out. It was just to line them up with the ones on the bottom when you were stringing it. It was a whole process. It was actually more work than stringing a guitar. Pretty cool though. Yeah, really cool. So I'm just wondering how that happens, how that works. Is Fender, because I mean Lego, they have so many licenses with obviously Star Wars, Harry Potter, all those different companies. I'm guessing the same kind of deal with Fender, maybe. I don't know. All right, let me see where we are at. That was the two main things I wanted to talk about. So we did the prediction video. I just made some notes here. I didn't forget. Talked about the Gibson SG. I got a full demo coming up of that one. I'm going to try to change. I'm going to do a deep dive on that. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm not going to do the, I'm thinking of not necessarily pulling the guitar apart fully. I don't really want to with that one. I don't usually do that with more expensive guitars. I tend to keep that for like the lower price ones. So we'll see though. But I'll take the back panel off and look inside. Eric's got to run. Take care. Lego is not the same toy it was when I was a kid. That's for sure. Oh, I know. Used to be just bricks, and then they started making like custom pieces and stuff. And I agree. I was like, it's cheating. It's not. You can't do that. This one is all pretty much standard pieces though, angles, and it's kind of like I actually consider. Sorry, one second. I consider this one kind of cheating. Like to me, Lego is like you build up. This one's got things that are like stacked sideways and like four ways, going different ways and stuff. I would never think that way to build that way. But how does it sound? It sounds stupid. Colin says animal puppet. Yeah, I got that for my son years ago. It's hanging up over there. It's an animal puppet. And then it was just sitting around, and I'm like, I should bring that in here. He's in a band. He's a drummer. So he's my drummer. I don't think they have a Floyd puppet. But I would get it if he did. My dog ate my Legos. From Marky. Did you know the plural of Lego is Lego? That's my one pet peeve. It's Lego. It's just Lego. There's no S on Legos. It's official. It's officially Lego. I have one Lego. I have many Lego. Stop touching all my Lego. It's kind of like Eggo waffles. SG or Telly is my next purchase. That's Jim. That's cool. Can't go wrong. They're both very simple. Like I think that's the SG, and I didn't know the history of the SG, so I read up on the history a lot about how it was kind of an in-between guitar. I think when Les Paul left Fender, I'm probably getting this wrong, but he left Fender, and that was supposed to be a Les Paul. It was called a Les Paul, and then he came back. He didn't like it, and so they renamed it. God damn, mic stand keeps moving because I keep touching it. Stop touching it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I didn't know the name SG, what it stood for. It stands for solid guitar, which seems pretty. I don't know. John loves seeing the mocks, my own creations. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff. Guitar Habit is looking for a Floyd puppet. I don't think they make one. They probably don't. I think they just do the main characters. And that one I got like over 10 years ago, so I don't even know if they make that one anymore. There used to be an animal puppet. I remember from like the 70s, somebody had one. Well, this was in the 80s, but it was like 10 years old at the time. And it had the eyes, and you could make them blink. There's like a control inside. You could probably get them on eBay. Probably be disgusting. Fabric. Yeah. So we're going to go for about an hour here. Been going for 45 minutes. Trying to think if there's anything else I got. I've got a list of guitar brands that I haven't tried before, And I tried out a bunch last year. It's hard to think that 2021 was last year. But a few brands that I never heard of or that I'd wanted to try out for a long time that I finally got to try out. Some are cool. One that wasn't cool in this case was I bought an Eastwood guitar, the Eastwood Airline dual tone. It just wasn't great. I did a video on it last year if you want to check it out. So so a follow-up to that, because I didn't know the deal with, so in Canada they don't offer free shipping. That was a deal. In the UK and the US, I guess they have distribution. This is for Eastwood. And so I emailed them and I said, hey, I was about to buy one, but then it was going to be $100 shipping for a guitar to Canada from a Canadian company. I'm like, can you do a deal? So they offered they said buy it and then we'll reimburse the shipping. So I got free shipping. And then I tried it. I did the deep dive and had some cosmetic problems and just wasn't great overall. Pickups were crap. Had a flaw in the finish on the back, like not a minor one. Like I guess I initially said in the video, I'm like, it's not enough to make me send it back. But then I was thinking about it, I'm like, no, this guitar is way too much, like the price for what I got. So I emailed them and I've shipped it back and they're going to refund it and they will pay for the shipping also, refunded. So that's their guarantee. They have a 45-day guarantee, but apparently a lot of their sales aren't in Canada. So they mainly sell to the US and the UK. So that's my experience with Eastwood. It was just, meh. Kind of like my experience with vintage last year. I bought a vintage VS52 or V52BS, and it wasn't great. But other than that, last year I tried a lot of cool guitars. Like Squier and Epiphone stuff is awesome, really good. And you'd hope they would be, but I think they've upped their quality for sure. And then one brand I'd never heard of before, D'Angelico or D'Angelico, however you want to say it. They say D'Angelico, and that thing is awesome. It's behind me somewhere, but it's actually right behind my shoulder there. That's a really cool guitar. I'd never heard of them, or maybe I had, but just never, play your Lego Strat through your Mustang Micro. That's a good idea. Ryan, how's me darling today? You'll have to tell me. I don't know. Who's your darling? Rob Coover. Are you in Vancouver? Excuse me. Just all the air is coming out. Did you ever play the 335 copy Muso from Amazon? No, I've never heard of that. Eric's saying it was a Les Paul. The SG was a Les Paul, yeah. And then they made it an SG in 61. There you go. I loved all the guitars playing Muppets. We're all lefties. Oh, you know what? I never noticed that. I used to watch the Muppet Show a lot. Gretsch, now that you're over your F-hole issues. Yeah, Gretsch is on my list. No, it's not. I'm going to add it. Sorry, I got a little list here. One sec. Gretsch. That's a tough word to spell. Oh, it auto-completed Gretchen. There we go. Hey, Don, here's a little something to start your 2022 pizza fund. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Gretsch. Yeah, Gretsch is one that people always ask about. I'll see about that. SG was named after Les Paul's wife, Sarah Gibson. Hey, who knows? I don't know. Marky the Sharky, have you tried any Harley Benton stuff? I tried, they had a single cut, like a what do they call it? SCJ. Basically like the Junior. I bought one of those it's going to be 2 years ago now. And 52, what's it called? The T52. So I have 2 videos on Harley Benton. I might have a couple more videos. I can't remember if I did comparisons. Eastwood video was my favorite of the year for El Scorcho. But forget the awful travel guitar. Oh, that thing. Yeah. I forgot about that. That was Hofner Shorty. I didn't like it. I think I had higher expectations for it. It was just really, really tough to play. And it was cheap. and everything about it was cheap. So it's exactly what you should expect, I guess. Headstock and the D'Angelicos are awesome. Yeah, they're really cool. They look like they're Art Deco inspired. So it looks like a skyscraper, and it's got like a point on the top that's kind of, I think it's supposed to be the top of the Empire State Building, something like that. Really cool. Yeah, they're a restarted company, Eric's saying. Yeah, I did a whole history in the video I did about the history of them they're from Manhattan, and then they shut down around I think in the 60s, and then they got the name got repurchased around 2011, something like that. And they're actually part of I can't remember who the parent company is, but Supro and D'Angelico are the same company. So I'd like to check out some Supro amps in the upcoming year. Oh, there you go. Rich's Moving Pictures. Just ordered the D'Angelico. I keep saying D and Dan. Mini based on your review. Cool. It's awesome. The fit and finish on it's amazing. Oh, sorry. What's on your list? Yeah, I got this side swiped. That's not the term. I got sidetracked. YouTube guitars to try in 2022. G&L. And this is not like any particular model, just the brand. Gretchen, which is what I'm going to call Gretsch now from now on. A 12-string acoustic. I didn't say a kind, but Schecter PT Special. That's one people always ask me about. Reverend. Some kind of electric guitar from Yamaha, because I've tried an acoustic. And Ibanez. I don't know what. And then maybe a made in Japan Fender Tele. Some kind of thing. That's just some ideas like to look out for. That I'm going to look out for, I mean. Yeah. Muso. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that a brand or a model? I'm going to go for about 10 more minutes. Eric, I'd love to see you do Supro demos. Yeah. So the D'Angelico, that was sent to me by Sweetwater to do a demo. And I've asked them if, because it's the same company, I'm like, can I demo a Supro amp maybe in the future? So we'll see how that goes. And I hope you sell the Les Paul, Strat, and Jazzmaster to buy a Silversky. Well, it would take a lot to sell. You know what? Don't encourage me. Well, I currently here's the math right now. It's like 32. Oh God, that's expensive. 3,200 for a Silversky. What is that after tax? This is 3,200 Canadian for anybody that's. So with tax, oh my God, 36.16. That's just crazy. That to me, that's like it's too much. But my whole thing is if I get a guitar or something that I can sell. See, I have the fortunate thing of having a YouTube channel. Sometimes I'll get a free guitar, not always. And when I say free, it's like maybe you have to make a video or do a demo or something like that. And then I don't always keep the guitars. Sometimes I sell them. Sometimes I keep them. So if I could get enough things to trade in or sell, no, it wouldn't be, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I would never spend $3,600 out of pocket. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. If I could trade up for it, maybe. So yeah, I wouldn't sell my Jazzmaster. I have a Les Paul. There you go. Epiphone Les Paul right there. I'd consider selling that. That one's pretty cool, but I don't really play it too much. And that was actually done. That was sent to me for to do a video also. I did a couple of videos for Obsidian Wire, and I needed a Les Paul, so they got me that one, so I could do the Obsidian Wire kit upgrades. Relish guitars versus the modular pickups. With the modular pickups, I thought that was an autocorrect for Relic. Yamaha Revstar. Is that the one I've been looking at? There's like a Super Strat they have. Looks cool. It's got a humbucker in the bridge. So we'll see. Maybe look at a Silversky. But maybe I'll wait. I'll wait to see what this new one is, the SE. I don't know. I'm always interested in trying new stuff. I really like the PRS SE 24 I had. I just like trying new stuff. There you go. Maybe wait for the SE. That might be more reasonable. Yeah, probably hard to get to. John, how long do you keep the factory strings on a new guitar before you change them out? Oh, you know what? I rarely change strings. I don't play in a band anymore. Usually the only time I change strings these days is when I break them, or if I've taken them off and there was no way to put them back on. That might be it. Yeah, I just, or if I just didn't like some guitars, I like having 9 to 42s. Some I like having 9 to 46, like hybrid. Depends on the guitar, how it feels. Some guitars I have 10 to 46, and sometimes 10 to 46 feels too harsh. Other times it's okay. Like I think I have 10 to 46 on the SG. Pretty sure on the SG, and they don't feel too tough. Those are Gibson strings. So I don't know. Maybe it depends on the brand too. I don't know. There's so many variables. It's hard to know. El Scorcho, I might be interested in buying that Strat back there if you decide to sell it. Let me know. I love the video on it. Oh, yeah. I don't have any plans to sell that one. That one's pretty cool. That's the Stratosphere parts. That's a neck and a body. Pro 2. So there's no case for it. It's just like I assembled that one. Oh, there you go, Eric. My SG most expensive got $2,000 in it with the case. Not cheap. No middleman. Straight from Gibson. There you go. Yeah, so my SG, what I did was I traded in the PRS SE 24 and the HT Godin Stadium HT and maybe a pedal. I can't remember exactly what I traded in. And then I got the 150 off. All said and done, it was $1,000 for that SG out of pocket. And it came with a really cool case. Yeah, that's what I haven't shown. The case that comes with it is amazing. It's a soft shell case. It's not a gig bag. It's kind of a gig bag, but it's more of a case. It's really neat. Spaceman. Oh, you're talking to somebody. I saw Spaceman. That's actually a company, or that's actually a music store in Ottawa. Spaceman Music, and they sell a lot of used stuff. James Ford, hope everything is all right. Have a nice year, mate. Thanks. You too. Yeah, we're still new in the year. Who knows what's going to go, how it's going to go this year. I said in my video last year, I was like, hey, we'll see where we are. Maybe, hopefully we have a turnaround. And then I think John, the mod, commented, yeah, we had a turnaround, a 360 turnaround. Right back where we started, kind of. I don't know. Things are open here, though. Like, I can go everywhere. Within reason. Like, even, still, I play rec league hockey Wednesday night. I didn't go the last 2 weeks because of Christmas, but I'm going to go. Like, maybe a year ago, before all the vaccines and everything, I won't talk about this too much, but like a year ago, I had concerns, but I don't know. Just seeing people, they're getting sick, but it's not as serious right now. Like if you have your vaccines, and I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm not sure. I don't have a fear like I did over a year ago. Play guitar and have fun. Live and let die. Right? Play blues, please. Is that for me? Note to the wise. Always have strings on hand for everything you own. Oh, I always have a pack on hand. I do. Even when I went up to visit family for Christmas, I brought a pack of strings. Because actually the last string I broke was on my Casino. My Epiphone Casino. It's back there. I broke the high E. It's always the high E. But this wasn't a normal string break. This was actually the ball end broke off. And I looked, I think the specs on that one, I think it was, is it D'Addario strings on that one? I don't think they're Gibson. I think. Anyways. That's, you know what? I'm not hiding that guitar. It's just sitting on the floor. One sec. There's my, that video actually did really well. That's the Epiphone Casino. And man, the comments on that, people are very opinionated when it comes to that guitar. I think it's really cool. My opinion is it's a songwriter guitar. Like you can pick it up. It's basically like a muted acoustic guitar. It's really cool. It's really light. Some people complain that the pickups aren't good. I think they're fine. It hums and has a lot of feedback, which is inherent of that type of guitar. And I think if you know that going in, if you buy it thinking you're getting an SG or a Les Paul or something like that, you're probably looking at the wrong guitar. So that's my thoughts on it. Anyways, check out that video if you haven't seen it. It's pretty. I was inspired by. Actually, I had somebody that commented. Here, let me read the comment. Let me find the video here. Yeah, Epiphone SG. Hold on. Epiphone SG. Did I just say Epiphone SG? Epiphone Casino. Let me find it here. I made that in December. December 6th. So early in December, I went and bought it. Somebody left me a funny comment. Funny as in, like, come on. I'll read it here. They said, oh, here we go. I don't know what the reference is to. Like, I don't know what he's actually talking about. But the guy says here, so this is in my, you know what? I'll post the I'll share the link to the video if anybody wants to watch it after. Grab that here. Okay. So in this video, there we go. Oh, I didn't my get. Yeah, I always hit that's fine. But this chair always hits those guitars. They've been knocked around for years. Okay, so in this video, I made that video, and then I don't know what I said in the video. Maybe I said I was inspired by the Beatles or John Lennon or something like that after watching the Get Back documentary. And the guy says here, so funny, any guitar can sound the same with an amp and pedals, WTF, how you play it, etc. You don't know this because you're young. Amps are a thing of the past. Everyone goes through the PA. Good luck, man. I'm like, what? What kind of comment is that? I guy's so angry. He's mad at me because I said something about the guitar making, I don't know. And I don't agree with that at all, what he said. Any guitar can't sound like any guitar with amp and pedals. I don't agree with that at all. You can't make single coils sound like humbuckers and vice versa. I mean, there is like simulated pedals that can do that, but it's not the same, for sure. So whatever. Enjoy your angry life, Mr. What was his name here? Wheelie King. Enjoy your life. Have fun being angry. Who cares? What did I miss? James, I have a Jackson JS11, my first electric guitar. I want to buy a Strat as a second guitar. Squire Classic 550s. Yeah. Oh, well, the neck will be too bulky. Oh, those Classic Vibes, their necks are very thin, very skinny. Yeah. If anybody else has an opinion on a Jackson, I've never played a Jackson, so I can't really compare the two, but Classic Vibes are all very thin. So I guess that guy was also saying like the Casino can sound like any other guitar. Hollow body guitars sound very different too. And I'm not into the whole, like I agree with Tonewood for like up to a point with acoustic guitars and stuff like that, but not necessarily with electric guitars. I know it's a factor, but I just don't think anybody can say, oh, that's an alder, that's an ash by hearing like a guitar mic'd up or an electric guitar plugged in. You can't tell the difference. It might make a difference, but you can't tell the difference. Does that make sense? That's my opinion on Tonewood. The end. It's just my opinion. And I'm allowed to be right and wrong. What gauge strings you use on your Jazzmaster? It's just the stock, whatever came on it. I think they do 9 to 42 on the Fender. No shim in the neck, no. It's stock. It's the way it's been since I bought it. It's on Animals on it right now. And I got a lot of dead space in this corner right here. The door swings open right there. That's why. I just had to. I only want you to say FCK, yeah. There's a couple dots in the middle. I don't know what that means. Gauge strings. Oh, I said we're going to go an hour, but we've gone over. Oh, you know, we got a lot of people. We got more people watching right now than normal, so I'll keep hanging out. I was going to work on a video today, but maybe I'll not work on it today. We have the mystery of the SG revealed. Yeah, there you go. John's saying the classic 550s, modern C profile. Thin though, right? Like it's pretty thin. Youngsters, get off my lawn. Exactly. It's an angry guy yelling at a cloud. Telly versus Gibson versus Ibanez. Well, that's pretty generic. I don't know what to say about that. Because Telly is a model. Gibson and Ibanez are brands. The neck on the Casino is very thin. It's a slim taper, I think they call it. C or D, I can't remember what it is. It's nice. I like it. James, oh, you're asking him. He's asking him about gloss finish. I'm not a big fan of the gloss finish on the classic vibe necks. That's the one thing I don't like about those guitars, pretty much. Padded Pedal Room, how's it going? Happy New Year to you too. I'm pretty sure you're in Montreal, right? If I remember correctly. And Quebec, man. I think I saw in the news something like you can't even walk your dog right now because of the curfew. Like, what kind of crap is that? Are they idiots? Why? You can't take your dog out? How dumb is that? And I don't think it was a joke. Pretty sure. Am I right? Can't take your dog out past a curfew right now. In I don't know if it was Quebec or Montreal. I'm like, what? What? Show us the Lego. Did I miss it? I'll show it again. You did miss it. Here it is. This is the Strat. I'm not going to go over detail with it again. Strat. Right? Strat. And the most important part, because I mean, it's electric guitar, so you need the amp. There's the Princeton. 82 pieces, this grill. It's these little 1x2, I don't know what they are, probably from like a space Lego set or something. 82 of them. When I saw the instructions, I was like, what? And then I did it. Prefer satin necks. Yeah, I do too. But this one's a nitro. This is a 60s thin line American original neck, and I like it. Doesn't have the same stickiness. The nitro feels a little bit different, or it's in my head. Probably in my head. Everything's in your head, actually. So, Bum Note. Great channel. I literally just found it an hour ago. No way. Ran across a Casino video. Subscribed after the video. I was just talking about the Casino video. Love the Princeton Reverb vid. Had one. Oh, okay. So you have the Tweed one? Because apparently that's a limited edition, but I'm seeing it's been around for like 5 years. So how limited are they? Okay, yeah, you're in Montreal. Am I right about that? We are on lockdown here. Yeah. And you can't take your dog out past 10 p.m. Dog's got to poop or pee, just do it on the floor. Whatever. It's worth it. Because you might get COVID because your dog. What? There's no logic. Doesn't even make sense. You can't walk around with a dog? Okay. Sean Sattler likes a gloss. Doesn't get sticky like Nitro does. Nitro does get more sticky? That's cool. All of Quebec. Sean needs those Legos with an S. It's Lego. There's no S. It's plural. Lego. Yeah. John Stevens, if you get a guitar that needs a fret level, go through the trouble of leveling the frets or raise the action. I guess the easy way is to raise the action if you'd like to, but I've never done any fret work, so I really can't say. I don't know. It's something I should probably learn. But Guitar Forever, what video are you going to be working on? A deep dive of the SG. And I'm gonna do a video about the Lego set. It's gonna be kind of a different video. It'll be more like, what can I do with the Lego set? It's not gonna be me building it because I was thinking I've done stop motion animation before with Lego sets and stuff. This one's like 1,047 pieces. I don't have a year to put together a Lego set. Yes, there you go. It's limited how many they can make. Totally. What's the finish on the Lego Strat? Nitro or Plasto? Gloss? What is Lego made out of? Probably some kind of poly. I don't know. Send the finish off my necks and coat it with tongue oil. That sounds delicious. Now I'm hungry. Ben's got to go. Hey, take care, Ben. Epiphone ES339. You know what? Ever since I got the casino, I've been looking at all the hollow body Epiphones. They look really cool. Yeah. Somebody's playing piano. I've got a window open, so they're playing piano outside. I don't know. What's the weather? It's cold here. It's like -9 Celsius. Not too bad. I was looking. I went up northern Ontario, for Christmas, and I saw. Let me see if I can get it here. My sister posted. She's visiting family still, and where is it? Did I screenshot? Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can show this on screen. Here is an actual photo of, how's that look? Can you read that? When you get to -40, it's the same both ways. So it's -37 Celsius there today. Nice, right? That's where I grew up. Kirkland Lake, Ontario. You can't go outside. +40, -40, same thing. I always say that. Oh, Lomo Holga, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Better to do a fret level than raise the action. Well, I guess the frets could have dings in them and stuff too, right? I guess raising the action is just like, I don't know. Is it buzzing out? So many. I say I don't know. Chen saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How's it going? JL Trem Live Landon. I am. Guild semi-hollow guitars sound great. That's another brand I know of. I've never tried. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I missed something. Lego is made out of Lego. Exactly. It's 100% Lego. Oh, looks like where I grew up. Northern Alberta. Alberta's crazy cold. Winnipeg too, right? I think Winnipeg's the coldest, from what I know. Is it? Is that right? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We've been going an hour and 13. Got couple more minutes. Maybe go just finish up. If there's any last minute questions here, I'm gonna wrap it up and go eat lunch. You guys have lunch wherever you guys live? Is it lunch? Trying to make generalities. You know, like when you talk about the weather, because everybody can talk about the weather. You guys do the lunch stuff? We have lunch in Canada. You guys have lunch in the country you're in? You're in the country? Okay, that's where I stop. Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I will probably go back to, you know what? Last year, the Friday live streams, they I think they conflict with a lot of people's schedules. Not many people can tune in Friday afternoon at 3:00. So I might continue to do the Saturdays. It seemed to be a little bit better. I was doing Saturday. What was I doing? Like Saturday 10 a.m. or something. But you got lunch there too. Nice. Vegemite. It's time for a Vegemite salad and sandwich. That's what I'm going for. And Vegemite shake. All Vegemite. All the time. This video is sponsored by Vegemite. Okay. I'm going to end that on Vegemite. There we go. Cool. Oh, one last one. Are you satisfied with Epiphone Casino pickups? Yeah, I like them. Would I ever change them? Possibly. I just think it's a tough job. But yeah, maybe I'll do that for a video. I don't know. I don't think it needs it. It's pretty cool. Sounds good. But, pickups you can always change pickups. Something you can always do. Okay, there we go. there you go. Saturday versus Friday. Cool. I'm going to click the end stream button here to end the stream. That's how it works. So you click on the thing here. Weekend work better. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the Saturdays. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. Not the guitar feedback.